Not everyone who says they're helping you is actually on your side. Sometimes that advice from a friend, parent, or coworker isn't about building you up. It's about tearing you down slowly. And the scariest part? They'll smile while doing it. We've all been there. You open up to someone about your goals, your struggles, your dreams, and instead of feeling supported, you walk away feeling smaller, weaker. Like maybe you're not capable after all. It's confusing, right? Because they say the words, "I'm just trying to help." But deep inside, you feel the opposite of helped. You feel crushed. This matters because the wrong kind of help can derail your confidence, your growth, and even your future. And if you don't recognize the difference between genuine support and disguised sabotage, you'll keep letting the wrong voices control your path. Today, we're going to break down how to spot when help is really harm, why some people do this, and how you can protect your mind, your energy, and your dreams from being broken down in the name of help. Think about the classic line, "I'm just being honest with you." Sounds harmless, right? But often, honesty is used as a weapon. A friend hears your business idea and says, "Well, most businesses fail. I just don't want you to get disappointed." A coworker hears about your promotion and says, "Don't get too excited." That role comes with way more stress. A family member sees you working out and says, "Careful, you don't want to hurt yourself." Notice the pattern? On the surface, it sounds like care. But underneath, it's planting doubt. It's not encouragement, it's fear disguised as love. And if you hear enough of these helpful comments, your brain starts to shrink your vision to fit their limitations. Here's the hard truth. People don't always want you to win. Sometimes they say they're helping because they're projecting their own fears. If they failed, they assume you'll fail too. They're protecting their ego. Your growth reminds them of their stagnation. If you rise, they feel left behind. They want control. If you doubt yourself, you'll stay dependent on their approval. This is why you have to be careful. Because the help is never about you, it's about them. It's their fear, their insecurity, their jealousy, wrapped in the pretty package of advice. And the more you listen, the more you unconsciously shrink yourself to keep them comfortable. So how do you tell the difference between genuine support and disguised sabotage? Look for these red flags. They highlight risks, never solutions. Real supporters might warn you about challenges, but they also point to ways forward. Fake helpers just stop at the fear. They phrase opinions as absolutes. That'll never work. You can't do that. Real support sounds like, "That's tough, but maybe here's a way to approach it." They make you feel smaller. Genuine advice leaves you empowered, even if it's critical. Fake help leaves you drained, doubtful, or ashamed. They frame it as sacrifice. "I'm just saying this because I care." Translation, "I'm hurting you, but you're not allowed to call it out." When you see these signs, pay attention. Your gut is smarter than you think. If the words leave you weaker instead of stronger, it's not help, it's harm. Here's the contrast you need to remember. Real help is empowering. It pushes you forward, even if it's tough love. A coach, a mentor, a real friend, they'll tell you the truth, but it always points you toward growth. Fake help is disempowering. It chips away at your confidence, makes you question your worth, and stalls your momentum. Think about it this way. Real help feels like someone standing beside you in the storm, pointing to the path ahead. Fake help feels like someone holding your umbrella but poking holes in it while telling you to be grateful. So what do you do when you realize the help is really about breaking you down? Step 1, filter the voices. Not every opinion deserves a seat in your mind. Before you absorb advice, ask, does this person live a life I'd want to trade places with? If not, why are you taking their roadmap? Step 2, watch the impact, not just the words. Forget what they say their intention is. Look at how you feel after. If every helpful talk leaves you doubting yourself, that's the data you need. Step 3, set boundaries. You don't have to argue. You don't have to convince them. Just reduce access. Share less with people who don't truly root for you. Step 4, build your circle. Find the ones who challenge you without belittling you. The ones who say, "Here's what you could improve and I know you can do it." That's the voice you need on your journey. Because when the right people speak into your life, their words don't break you. They build your fire. At the end of the day, you have to remember this. Not everyone cheering for you is a fan. And not everyone helping you is on your team. Some people don't want to see you fail, but they also don't want to see you rise. So they keep you stuck in the middle, safe, average, unthreatening, but you weren't built for average. So here's your challenge. Pay attention this week. Notice who leaves you heavier and who leaves you lighter. Notice whose words expand your vision and whose words shrink it. And make the choice to protect your energy like it's gold, because it is. Real help is rare. When you find it, hold it close. But when you see the fake version, the kind that breaks you down, smile, nod, and walk away. Because your life is too important to let someone else's fear wear the mask of help. If this hit home for you, don't just scroll away. Drop a comment below and tell me, have you ever had someone disguise sabotage as help? And if you're ready to keep building the strongest version of yourself, subscribe, because we're just getting started. Remember, protect your mind, protect your vision, and never let fake help break you down.